What's good, fam? It's your boy. Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. All the haters, they're probably like, oh,
Go ahead.
podcast is done.
No.
No, we're back with a vengeance. Better than ever.
Yeah.
I was actually, last month, I probably would have done 2 podcasts, but I was sicker than fucking broke dick dog, dude.
Yeah, I went to lunch last week. You were like, yeah, I've been MIA.
Yeah, and then, like I was telling you, there's a lot of people like on social media, people that I know, and then just random people, and they're like, dude, I've been sick for like 5 weeks. What's going on? It's just whatever's happening. So yeah, I was sick. It was mostly like a sinus thing going on.
Yeah.
Just so much pressure up here, everything. It wouldn't go away. And then now I still got like stuff in my chest where like I get like in little coughing phases where I just can't stop coughing.
Yeah.
But other than that, dude, I feel great. So
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had like a baby cold. My whole family's been. I'm waiting for the storm because my whole family's been so fortunate this year. Like we haven't been sick at all.
Uh-huh.
In fact, this is like our first illness, and it's like a baby cold, and I'm like, huh, okay.
But that's the thing. It might just linger. That's what it seems
Yeah.
like. It's whatever
But
it
it's
is.
not bad. It's like
Yeah.
every day I wake up, I'm like, cool, it's still there. All right, I'm just going on with my day.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, the kids were sick. The only one that didn't get sick was the wife, but she got like a sore throat for like maybe a few days. Never progressed to anything. So I don't know. But I was down for a little while, which sucks.
Well,
But we're second week. I know we're late. Second week of the new year, 2026. But we all know the first week, everyone's like New Year's resolutions. By the third day, they already like lost them.
Yeah.
So really, the year doesn't start until the second week of January.
okay, all right, that's fair.
Yeah. Because that's what they're doing anyways. They're like, I already drank the soda. Oh, I'll start next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
It
is
doesn't
that
actually
week.
start till Monday after
Yeah.
New Year's, right?
Yeah. So this is that week.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of that, first Yerby of the year.
Ooh.
Actually, I haven't had one in a while.
I had my, what do I have here? A little Waterloo melon medley.
The new branding, Yerba Madre, which is weed mother.
Okay. Weed?
Yerba is like a weed.
Okay.
But, so yeah, weed mother. But mother weed, I don't know why they did that. Revelberry. Man, so good. So good. So what's going on, dude? New Year's,
Nothing.
new year, new Dave.
Yeah. No. I made no resolutions.
None?
Therefore, I could not fail any.
But don't you like failing stuff? Well, that's what they say. You fail, you learn from it.
You fail at life experiences, not goals that you don't, intend to keep. So.
Well, yeah, but then if you fail those, you might make yourself feel like bad about yourself, that you'll want to do better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's an approach, I suppose, but not my approach.
Okay.
Certainly not. I made no New Year's resolutions. I feel like things are going well, and I just not too worried about it.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was New Year's. I was sicker than a mosquito on Magic Johnson.
Yeah. What? What do you mean? I was over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
That's
good
how
that
sick
day.
you were. You don't even know. I was like, that was the first New Year's we've stayed up past midnight in like 5 years, I think.
I was surprised you guys stayed over till past
Yeah.
midnight.
Yeah. I was like, we're going to do this. And then it was fine. In fact, I went home and watched TV for like an hour.
Dang.
Yeah. We went to sleep at like 2 or 2 something. It's like, man, whatever.
Yeah, I don't have a resolution, but I was thinking this whole time I've kind of been sick. Also, I'm fortunate enough where I don't really work much.
Yeah.
I just kind of chill.
I mean, you work. You just don't, you make your own schedule.
Yeah. So when I don't have to like go in and physically work, I don't listen to like anything, obviously.
Yeah.
Just like in the truck, I listen to like music.
Yeah.
I try not to listen to podcasts in the vehicle because a lot of the times are long and my commute is like to go pick up my kids.
Yeah, like 10
So it's
minutes. You don't want to get into a conversation in
Exactly.
your head with someone else and be like, shit, I got to turn this off. Because I do that all the time.
Yeah, and then you turn it off, and then I'm like, should I go listen to it in the office? I'm like, nah, I'm not that dumb.
Yeah.
Like, so sometimes I just don't finish a podcast because of that.
Right.
So I haven't been listening to podcasts, and I know I told you about this, but some podcasts I was listening to were like very political, or there's conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to any. So
It's nice, huh?
So I have no clue, like, if they found Charlie Kirk's real killer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Right. That's funny. Yeah. That's a good way to put that.
Yeah. So I don't know anything going on besides what you kind of see on social media. You
Right.
know, the lady getting killed in Minnesota, I believe, by ICE agent. Like, just the normal news.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know the commentary behind it because I don't care.
Right.
So I'm not going to listen to a podcast where they're like, well, she turned her steering wheel this way. And, like, who cares? Yeah. So that kind of, like, made me think, like, dude, I'm not going to listen to those podcasts. No? That's my whole, like, my New Year's resolution.
Really?
And they're bad for you.
Well, yeah, psychologically.
And I'm like normally a pretty happy person.
Yeah.
And like this whole time I've been like way happier. Like there's nothing else on my mind besides like happiness. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's no that thing in the back of my mind where I'm like, damn, they really did Charlie like that. It was his best friend. Oh, it was Erica Kirk. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you, man. That's a healthy way to live for sure. I did that a month or so ago. I kind of like disassociated with a lot of the shit I was listening to. Or even like Instagram or Facebook is really good. The algorithm will start feeding you shit that you seem to like watch for an extra second. And I was like, I need to back the fuck up for a sec here. And so I cooled my jets on that kind of stuff. And I'm like, everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Yeah.
It's like the saying, ignorance is bliss. Yes, exactly. I'd rather be ignorant than kind of know or listen to podcasts. But that's the thing. Like, I know these podcasts are super popular and, you know, like those are the clips I kind of see on a regular.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't want to. I'd rather just not know. Yeah. And some people are like, oh, you're a sheep or whatever. I don't care. Yeah. I'd rather just be happy.
That's your prerogative, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. That's part of life. Huh. Yeah.
As long as you know how to use the whammy when someone breaks into your house or you need to, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
So Dave got it over there off camera. We'll get demonetized.
We don't do that here.
Yeah. We're not even monetized to be demonetized.
Yeah.
So I think you could bust it out, show the camera.
I don't think you can.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, you can?
No.
You can. You just get demonetized.
Legal carrier, by the way. I'm just not just carrying out a whammy.
No.
Unlicensed.
This is Nevada. You could carry.
You can open carry.
Open carry. Exactly. Yeah. So you don't even have to say you're a legal carrier.
I always think people that open carry are kind of dumb.
No. I think the opposite of you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, well, explain your side.
Well,
it depends.
A lot of... It could be a deterrent.
Okay, leave a comment because there's a lot of like gun people on that listen to this. I
just always conceal carry. For one of a couple of reasons. One, there's hysterical people out there that freak out about guns. It's like I don't want to deal with any Karens.
This is Nevada. Okay. All right.
Right? But there's still people like that. Delusional. Two, if there's ever an event where I was right down the street from one, the one in IHOP. I don't want to be the first person to die. I'd rather know it's coming so I can try to defend myself. Because if there's a shooter and, you know, first person that's going to die if they're going to kill someone is the person with the gun, right? I think that might sum up my reasons, really. Okay. I just always, I don't know. Maybe it's a perceptual thing on my end, too, because when I see people open carry, I always feel like those people are a little bit more aggressive or something. I'm always like, bro.
But that's good.
Why would you want people to know that you have a gun on you?
Because they're aggressive.
No.
All right. So my point of view is the opposite. My point of view is so I'm a criminal. I walk in somewhere.
I mean, you're not really a criminal. Let's be clear.
Okay. But I'm a criminal. I walk in somewhere and I'm going to rob the place.
Yeah.
I see some dudes with guns on their hips. I'm probably turning around and not robbing the place.
Yeah.
So, Exhibit A.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That's kind of how I think about it. In the situation you brought up, that guy was a Looney Tune, which my cousin's best friend was that dude's uncle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was kind of gnarly. But shout out, what was it? Ivan. Ivan was the nephew.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Let us know in the comments. I would love to know.
Yeah.
Because maybe it'll change. I mean, you know, I'm an open book. Like I'm always like gonna read shit and be like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But I just always feel like, well, why would you want anyone to know you have a gun on you?
Well, it might not even be that they want that. It might be like, because I don't have a concealed carry. But if I had to carry one, I would have to put it on my hip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a thing. And it's not like I want you to know that I have a gun. I'd rather have it concealed,
Yeah.
but I'll get in trouble.
Right.
So I'll just put it on my hip.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Not to, but so that's kind of how I think of it. Like it's more of a deterrent. And then also I think there was a study that showed, there's been a lot of like mass shootings for like schools that have been caught. And a lot of times it seemed like the people were going to go through it, but there's someone there. It's usually like they show up and there's like no one around, so they go through with it. But if there was like just even a security guard, they don't do it. And there's never like mass shootings at like places with, let's say the ghetto schools. Yeah. You never see shootings at those kind of schools because, there's security guards.
The assumption is everyone's carrying.
Well, and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at our school here, we have two older, I think they're husband and wife, but I think they volunteered too, which I need to like one day talk to them and just say thank you. But I think they volunteer and they just walk the school grounds, check if the gates are locked during school time, and just kind of walk around. And I feel like if anyone was going to show up to the school and was just crazy person, just thinking they're going to do that, and they see like a guy walking around they don't have guns or nothing. They're like little volunteers. They got a radio, stuff like that. That would deter them enough to be like, shit, I'm not pulling in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's also a reason. So that's why I feel like if someone's open carrying and you see it, you're like, oh shit, I'm not messing around over there or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But this is Nevada, like I said. There's a lot of people that have concealed carry. So you could imagine like going to a restaurant in Carson, and like if there's 20 people in there, probably five or maybe 8 people have guns on them.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people here with guns.
Let's hope everyone assumes that.
Yeah.
The world will be a happier place.
There's a lot of shootings going on in this area too.
Is there?
Yeah. A lot of people just killing each other.
Shit. For what,
Just everything. Road rage.
Mm.
Just fights at casinos.
Mm.
Just stuff like that. Bunch of them going on.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to the news at all. So I'm just trying to live in my own bubble right now.
Yeah. Well, that is our bubble. That's local.
Yeah. I live in a much smaller bubble.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, well, to each their own.
Yeah. I don't know what we got on that topic.
I don't know. Oh, because of the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, are you gonna get a CCW?
I should. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to.
I tried to get you to go to the class with me. Let mine expire because I was just like,
I'm gonna conceal carry a small gun, but then normal carry an AR on me all the time.
I don't know.
I've seen people like that.
Can you do that?
Yeah. I've seen people like that at the Capitol when there's like protests and they come out. They have their like they are. I'm like, Jesus. Yeah. That one's a little too gnarly.
Yeah, that's what I'm just like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just curious about that because like a concealed weapons permit is only good for pistols. So if you're carrying a rifle, you can't conceal it.
Yeah, you can't. Well, what about a shotty?
Oh.
Can you carry a shotty around, you think? Shotgun?
Oh, if you can carry a rifle, you can carry a shotgun.
Yeah. People drive with shotguns in the back of their like
yeah.
So on their truck and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We live in the Wild West still. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, as long as your laws allow for it. I mean, even in California, you can run around with like a rifle in your car as long as I think the ammo's in a separate spot, like they're separate from your.
Oh, really?
From the gun, yeah.
I thought their laws were way crazy.
And that's just like here in Nevada, you don't have to. Not legal advice. You do not have to have a concealed weapons permit to drive around with your gun and a gun in your truck. You can just fucking leave it in there all you want.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. Like if you had it on your hip.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So so it's not concealed until it's like you actually can't see it on your person.
Yeah.
So
that's how we got onto it. I was saying that I'm all like about not caring what's going on in the world, and then other people might be like, "Oh, well, you're just a sheep," and blah blah blah. It's like that's fine. It don't matter as long as you know how to fire that thing when it's time to fire it. Just let you guys know. Don't break in here.
Yeah. So
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's why we have the amendment, right?
Yeah.
Right to bear arms.
That's so funny. It's so funny you bring that up. Do you want to go down this hole?
I don't know what hole you want to
Dude,
go
it's
down
so
in.
funny. Well, you haven't been watching shit. But you've seen that this good lady got shot by the police officer, right?
Good as in her last name was good.
Good. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. I'll let each person decide what the scenario was there, but there's these protesters that are around now, and one of them is on camera yelling, you guys are, trying to hold us back or whatever with firearms. What if we go to the gun store and blah, blah, blah. And it's literally the mindset of Second Amendment right people. That's why we have the Second Amendment, Not saying that he wouldn't be prosecuted for his actions there, but, if we came out into a civil war, the mindset of left-leaning people have always been like gun control and this and that. But the whole purpose of the guns was to make sure that the government can't overthrow us.
Yeah, exactly.
And this guy is in a fit of rage saying the exact reason why people are pro-gun.
Yeah.
We're like, welcome to the club, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's been
now he's not going to.
So long.
Yeah. But now, of course, he's not going to actually go buy a gun and kill someone trying at a protest. Mm-hmm. But, that's the whole purpose. So the government can't overreach and like dictate exactly how we're going to live.
I did see Kyle Rittenhouse tweet, should I go over there?
Yeah. If you go to a riot with a gun, by the way, you're also dumb. So
hey, is or I don't know anything about it, but ICE agents.
I shouldn't say riot, a protest, excuse me.
Are ICE agents almost like real cops where they could carry guns, obviously?
They're federal police officers.
Oh, okay. So, so they have the right to carry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no legal expert here, but yeah, they're law enforcement.
Mm-hmm. I do I don't know. And I think we've talked about it before, but I think it's a hard job. Mm-hmm. And sometimes the people that get into those type of jobs are not qualified, even though they might be qualified as far as like physical and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you saw some of that footage, I was like, wow, those guys are in shape, but the shape is round.
Yeah. No, but I mean in general, like they're not qualified mentally.
Even the job could disqualify you mentally.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the guy that shot through the windshield there, he was actually drugged and got stitches by a car within the last couple of years, I think it was. Mm-hmm. So a very similar scenario,
But it wasn't that car.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like you need to be able to, and like I said, I don't know. It's a hard job and everything, but you should be able to keep your cool. It shouldn't be like, yes, you have the authority to carry a gun and like use it, but like, you being in that situation, in that spot, that job, you should be the one that should be able to handle it better, not just pull the trigger, in my opinion. But, I don't really know. Like, I saw some footage of it. Like, I don't know.
I didn't really, well, the thing is I didn't really notice. Like, part of it was like, oh, he looks like he got out of the way until you see his footage. And it's like, oh, he actually got hit by the car. Like, the car fucking jolted him.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, but then, well, I saw just the video. I thought that was a video I saw where, it looked like she turned her wheel to like go. It wasn't like she was trying to aim for him. I don't know.
Yeah. So he actually got hit by the car. Mm-hmm. I think the whole thing's really,
but if you already got
it's really sad.
If you already got hit by the car and she's like driving away, then why are you shooting at her?
Well, he already had his gun drawn, right?
I don't know.
So, the whole scenario, we could pick it apart for a couple hours if we wanted to, but the whole scenario is really sad.
Yeah.
I think, the person themselves were kind of out to cause trouble.
Yeah.
The cop was probably a little hot-headed. But more than anything, I just blame our fucking media outlets because they kind of just project like they can't do this. And you just hear that over and over again. And you kind of lose reality that, hey, I'm about to do something that's actually illegal. And the cops can't do anything about it. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to drive a car towards a police officer and they can't and this is where we end up.
Yeah.
Fucking chick's dead, couple kids. I'll leave her personal life out of this because I did enough research to come to my own conclusion about who she was. But now she's dead. Fuck, kids don't got a mom.
Yeah.
And all because she was kind of like, watch this. Because she just basically become a victim of society and like the media, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that one's tough to say. You know, maybe she did feel threatened. I don't know. All I know is I have never been killed at a protest. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
because I don't go to protests. So,
Yeah.
you know, let's.
Plenty of people have been to protests and haven't been hurt, right?
Well, that too, but
So, you know, park a car sideways and block traffic.
do it other ways.
Yeah.
I always talk shit on everyone because everyone's just quick to talk and no one, like, I could care less. My thing is more jokes. Like, I want to talk about the video I saw today about the ICE agent that was running on the ice and slipped and fell.
Yeah.
And everyone was laughing at him. That's amazing. I love that. But, you know, I know a few people that all they do is complain, but they don't do anything about it. And then I know some people that they complain, but then I see them taking steps in their own counties and stuff like that in their state to try to make a difference, like starting petitions and stuff, but like that, you know. And I'm like, I respect that way more than these other people.
Yeah.
You know, going to protest, it's like, do something else. Go down to the courthouse, call your local senator or whatever it is, you know, like do all that kind of stuff instead of just protesting.
Right.
You know, but like I said, I know this person that does that all the time, and she's still alive.
A protester?
No. The one that calls and says, like, I want to speak to Jackie Rosen. I want this done.
I want to speak to your manager.
Yeah, you know, but she's over there killing it, you know?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yep. Strange times, man.
Mm-hmm. That's why we need to just get off the interweb.
No, I love the internet, dude.
Yeah, the internet.
I've been cruising on the, I don't know if you've been listening to our pod at all, but I've been on the fucking VR kick. My kid got VR, and then I ended up buying one because I could tell this was going to be an issue. I don't let my kids play a lot of video games, right? I'm just, you know, your kids, we've talked about it, a little bit different. Their mindset's totally different than I think a normal, you know. They're like,
not really.
They're kind of like comfortable with themselves, and they don't get too carried away with one thing or the other, you know?
I think that's normal.
No,
you tell
bro.
your kid, hey, get off the games, and they're like, all right, that should be it.
No, that's not normal.
That's normal.
That's not normal, dude.
When you go, hey, get off your game, and then they act up, and it's like, that's not normal. Like, dude, you're going to lose game time because you're acting up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've watched your kids put video games away on their own without you even saying anything. That's not normal.
Well,
most kids, once they're locked in, they're like, fuck yeah, it's game time. And 6 hours later, if you let them, right? So anyway, I've been using VR for cardio. Mm-hmm. There's this game, it was like $12. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is amazing. $12, underground boxing. And the cool part is you can make it so the dude is just fighting you in your space, not in a ring, right? You could do like the VR experience, or like you could do like the pass through where it's like the dude is boxing you. Like in my case, it's in my garage in my little gym there. Yeah. So I just kind of get like cardio in while I'm basically playing a video game. It's pretty awesome. I'm like, and you know, I was like, you know, I don't know how much it costs, a couple $100. And I'm like, dude, I've spent more on fucking dumbbells, like 3 times as much on dumbbells than I have for fucking like this one thing that I'm using. I'm far out time wise. I'm using it far more than the dumbbells. So even when I work on a regular basis, like an hour, you know, or whatever. So I don't know. That's been good. We've been kind of hot on this thing where it's like, we're kind of merging into like these screenless environments, you know, where everything's going to become digital in front of our face. Yeah. They've come out with this laptop. The design's actually kind of stupid. I don't know if I don't think they did it just for marketing purposes, but it's like a Surface, you know, like a Microsoft Surface, but the lid, it has like this concave part to it to put the glasses in, and the glasses are wired. So when you put these things on, you're wired to essentially the computer. And I'm like, why would they? Yeah. We live in a day and age where Bluetooth is a thing. Yeah. And it lasts for hours upon hours.
Well, first prototypes. And then they're going to charge you more for the second version when it's like, you could have just done that last time.
Yeah. So my assumption is eventually that computing power eventually will be in your glasses. But I think the easier jump is into your phone.
Well, yeah. They have that for the iPhone or the Apple glasses that they came out with. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, but those are like VR, like Vision Pros. Yeah. Like no one wants to wear this. Everyone like the Ray-Ban ones. I would try those and see, you know.
Well, there's some new ones coming out this year. I forget which. They're not like the Ray-Ban ones, but they're other companies coming out with, and they'll have that where you could put screens up. You know, you could have up to 3 screens in your glasses, and you're looking at all 3 of them. And you could like do something over here, do something over here.
We gotta get over the typing thing though, because like even the VR thing where they got cameras down here and all up in front of you, it doesn't type very well.
Yeah,
it's like so they got to solve that. So that's why I figured like the phone, we could just you know.
Well, these ones that I saw were more of the like kind of like iPads. So like you're doing the pinching and you're doing the scrolling and tapping, just like here. So you're down here and like you said, the glasses will catch it.
Right. Okay.
You know, but you're not like actually typing. You're just more like.
Do these look like sunglasses or? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of like no one's gonna like the Apple Vision Pro. From what I understand, is pretty cool. No one's gonna walk around with that on their head.
Yeah.
Like,
and some of those do come with like battery packs. Where you could like connect in and have like a battery pack like my size of my phone.
Nice, yeah.
You know, so you'll have that option too. And then like I was telling you, I saw they're coming out with some Snapchat glasses. And Snapchat were the originators of the virtual reality glasses. But they're coming out with their own, but they're humongous. They try to make them look stylish.
Like fucking Blippi. Do you know who Blippi is?
Yeah.
Like some kids thing? Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like pretty big and fat up here.
Yeah.
But they're going to be able to do a lot of cool stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's going to be wild times. And that's all coming this year.
That's pretty cool, man. I subscribe to, so, you know, AI. It's been the talk for the last 2 or 3 years now. So I'm like, cool. It should have come. I don't want to be late to the game, right? Like I've been playing with ChatGPT and, you know, I'm in Adobe Photoshop all the time using shit, AI. And I keep hearing about Gemini or Google Nano Banana Pro and shit. And I'm like, okay, so we're at the next level. So I subscribed because you could use Gemini for free, same as all the other AI shit. And I was like, cool. So subscribing should get me some benefit because I'm thinking I'm at a point, even with my job, where I just want to start automating even more than I already do.
So you're just going to have a hologram of you.
Yeah, pretty soon. It's just going to be like hologram Dave's here. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it hasn't advanced that much. Like maybe image generation's better. Maybe responses to prompting is a little bit better. But it's still at a point where I'm like, well, why would I pay for this?
Yeah.
I was expecting it to automate some shit. Like I could tell it, go in my emails, fucking find this thing once a week, every day, you know, every Sunday morning, you're going to see this report come through. Grab it, take this number or whatever the cell, if it's Excel spreadsheet, whatever, you know, put it over here, create this spreadsheet, basically do the fucking function for me. Otherwise, what else good are you right now?
You want a Jarvis.
I already had fucking Google that answers most of my questions. So now I have a new AI that wants to answer it like a human. I'm like,
you want Iron Man's helmet is what you want.
I want AI to catch up with all the rave. People are like, fuck it, AI. And I'm like, it still can't do the basic shit without me learning how to code.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
Which is funny though, because I think that's like, in a sense, like the simplest thing once you have AI to train to do and figure out. But I think they're kind of like bypassing that and trying to make AI crazy, like do other shit instead of.
Well, there's different, you know.
Yeah, because like I said, so we went
Optimus and whatever.
Yeah, we went to Best Buy, and I bought my wife a new smartwatch, and so my little one, because he likes wearing like those Patrick Mahomes type glasses.
Yeah,
you know that all the kids baseball players wear. So they have some Oakley ones that are smart ones.
Oh shit!
So he was all over there wearing them and stuff. So I went and checked it out. I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. And then I went and saw the Ray-Ban ones, the Meta Ray-Bans, I guess they are. And that's where I saw it. And I was like, dang, these are actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
They're like super small. They don't like fit my face good. But I was like, dang, this is.
Oh, maybe they'll fit mine then. Yeah. My problem is everything looks big in my head.
So I was like, this is kind of cool, you know. And then, so after that, like a week later, I was like, I just YouTubed best. Because I was like, maybe I want to, because the Ray-Bans are like $400.
Yeah, I've been told that by average users that not this newest edition, but get the one before that because it's just easier to operate, and it's like, and they would have kids and shit, and they're just like, it's cool because I don't want these extra features that they just put in it. I just want to go back to the older model where you could just touch and it records. You know, you're watching your kid play baseball or whatever.
Well, now you just say like, hey, Meta, record.
Yeah.
You know, start recording. You don't have to touch anything. So my brother-in-law works at a glasses place, so I could probably get a good deal or something, you know. So I started looking it up, and then all of a sudden it said, "These are the new ones dropping this year," and it was like, it was a lot. I want to say at least five. There's probably more, but at least five. And every single one they showed, I was like, "Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's so cool!"
Really?
Yeah. And one of them had the Nana Banana technology on it, so it says, I forget what it was. So I want to just say Google because it was a Google. It was an Android
that's
product.
a Google product. Yeah.
So it was hey Google, take a photo, right? Oh, and then it took a photo of whatever the guy was looking at, which was like 4 guys. And then it said, without doing anything else, it said, now add a Android character wearing sunglasses doing this. And it did it all. It did the whole Photoshop, and it looked like it was in there with them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Without doing anything
else.
else.
So that's that Nano Banana Pro, which is what's in the image generator is now in Adobe Photoshop with their newest release and shit. So I'm like, oh, cool. I tried some shit. I was like, it still looks like it needs some work.
Yeah.
They say you got to be really particular, but I'm like, that's not what they advertise. They advertise you can just type that in there, and it's going to fucking...
You got to be like super good at prompting with that. I've tried it too. But yeah, so you could be like, hey, take a photo, and then be like, hey, cut my mother-in-law out, and I'll just cut her out, you know?
Yeah,
that shit's pretty cool, pretty funny.
I mean, I don't know what Photoshop uses when you're just doing simple removals and shit, but it has come a long way.
Oh yeah.
Like I almost have to do nothing. It's almost to the point where I don't have to have any extraordinary skill to clip and cut things out anymore. I'm just like, cool. I just the other day I took some basketball players that couldn't dunk. I just had them jump from the free throw like Jordan. They did some cool moves, but you know they're only a foot off the ground. I just cut them like within 30 seconds. I cut them out and moved them up by the thing and erased them. And I was like, that looks believable.
Yeah. So now everyone in the industry, now what it is like who's the most creative.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Cause that's where like I'll see like certain things that it's like AI. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like it's not cool, you know?
Yeah.
But then I'll see someone do some AI and I'm like, damn, that was so like clever, creative.
Right.
That's when like, at least people like us are like creative people. Like it lights something up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like anyone's going to be able to be like, I saw a girl was like, hey, she was looking to get headshots done and they're too expensive. So she
I've seen this already.
So so she just put it, she didn't even put it in like Photoshop or anything like that. It was just AI.
Yeah.
Here's 4 photos of me.
I've seen a couple already. I wonder if it's the same chick.
But supposedly it was like, here's 4 photos of me.
Yeah.
And then the AI could take the 4 photos and kind of see your style or like how you look or whatever. And then make me professional headshots. Done.
Yeah, they look good.
All like airbrushed, touched up, everything. And it's like,
they look good. And you had to really wince at it. When you go into Reno next time, do you know where the Lazy Boy place is? Yeah. There's a billboard right there.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look at that billboard, you'll notice how nice that photo is. It's not real. It's AI. And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So anyone could do that now. So now, like for photographers or anyone that does that kind of stuff, even like video, like there's some crazy AI videos coming out now. We're not going to need you.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm curious to see what will happen because my thought on art is something a little bit different. Well, I'm not going to say a little bit different, but I think there's still going to be a lot of people that still want those types of things, you know?
You say art?
Yeah, well, that's a part of it. I was talking on my pod about art and AI, and co-host was like, no, the AI is going to put all this to bed. But I was like, dude, the point of art is that it was human created and there's some thought behind it.
I will say your co-host is a hater.
Yeah.
Because I remember probably not last year, but the year before, you wanted to get your kid the fucking AI shit. And he was like, no, don't waste your money. And then now you guys got the AI stuff and now you're like, oh, I love this. This is great. Could have been doing it 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, well, part of it was I didn't want them... I try to keep them away from video games. So once they have it, they're like, fuck. Now everything is like, now that's like the carrot I got to dangle.
And you didn't buy it for them. It was like a Christmas present.
It was a Christmas present and, you know.
No, I get it. But I'm just saying, you could have had it 2 years ago. But
But anyway, the argument from my end anyway was more about, the fact that art is people see value in art for its creation and that a human created it and stuff. Otherwise, we've been able to do paintings for digitally for the last 20 plus years.
Dude, well, we saw what happened with NFTs 4 years ago.
Yeah, but
3 years ago.
and those had some utility to them because they were on blockchain, right? Yeah. So, but people are still buying $1 million paintings.
Oh yeah,
because it was done by someone, and there is, and it's same as acting, like the same reason why people actually go to a concert, like AI can make music, and some of that music is fucking banging now. But people still pay to go to a concert because there's some emotion behind the performance, right? So I'm just like, and for the same reason, I feel like for instance, the people I was just talking about, the basketball players, where I just cut them out and put them by the hoop. Anyone's going to look at that and go, I know that guy can't dunk, and they personally, the person I did it for, they're not gonna. It's not like they're gonna. They might post it like a ha, but it has no meaning to them because they can't actually. That's not something they accomplished. That's not actually them per se. And I think that same thing follows through like family photos. People, they're gonna have fun. They're gonna fuck around with AI, but they're gonna be like, yeah, but I want some like the real photos.
I think there's a fine line though. Sure. I totally agree with like the art thing you're saying, but it's just because I've been in the industry for so long. Yeah, and I just know how like people don't like to pay for anything. Especially when it comes to this stuff. Right. So like they will want to use AI or maybe pay someone $5 to get them a whole like library with AI because they know it didn't take him nothing. He just put it in AI and he did it for you, Yeah. So I see that line right there because just people don't want to pay. So I don't think it matters. But then when it comes to like entertainment, I think that's when it matters to people. So like
event photography or
no, just events. Like they rather go to a Beyonce concert than pay. They're paying $1,500 per ticket for a Beyonce concert, but they don't want to pay $300 for like a photo gallery of their family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
They want that for free.
Yeah.
But if they
it's accessible.
Yeah.
But the type of people that would do that don't typically get family photos anyway. I don't think. There's like.
But that's what I'm saying. I think there's going to be a fine line. But I think what you were saying about the whole entertainment thing, I think there's going to be a big boom. And it might almost be like, in my mind, I see it like this. And I think it'd be like it's like a romantic side or whatever and kind of cool. But it's like prohibition. It might be like prohibition of like entertainment where it's like, it's going to be like the underground speakeasies of concerts and stuff like that, and people are going to want to go to that because everything else is going to be AI entertainment, and everyone's going to be sick of it. But then this guy is going to be performing with his guitar, and everyone's just jamming and stuff. Yeah, like that's cool. I feel like that's going to be a rise later. Maybe not exactly how I'm saying it because, like I'm saying, it's more romantic and cool and all that. But I do see that it's going to be a big jump because people are going to be sick of this after a while and be like, you remember when you could just go to the concert and it was way better?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I think that would be big once AI really takes over.
I mean, every new wave of technology has brought in some cool shit with it. So,
but speaking of the art thing, so I follow this artist and I have one of her pieces over there. That's CJ Hedry.
Yeah.
All right. So she's like a color pencil.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Right. Some of her work is amazing. So they kind of do like little like things here and there. The last one were like exhibits, but like online exhibits, but not really exhibits. I don't know what they call them. But her main drawing was this ice cream scoop.
Okay.
And I think they dyed it and it was like gray or black. So she draws it and it looks exactly like the photo that she took of the product. And then after that, she started doing a bunch of different colors. So then they were going to sell the copies, right? It was like $200 a copy or whatever. And it's with if you buy a copy, you don't know what color ice cream you're going to get. But if you happen to get the copy of like the black one, then you get the big original piece, which is like $400,000 worth. Right? Yeah. That's how they get you. That's how they got me to get that.
Yeah.
I think that one, it was if there was like a Barbie head doll anywhere in that painting, you get a commission piece from her that's like worth like, I don't know, whatever,
Yeah.
you know? So this one actually had a price. It was a $400,000 painting that she already had drawn or penciled out, whatever you call it. So that's kind of what they do, right? So, you know the Labubu dolls?
Yeah.
All right. So she went and did something like that, and a lot of people were pissed. I want to hear your opinion. So she went and AI'd, make me a toy that resembles kind of like Labubu, and I think she said like 3 other things, and one of them was like her art style.
Yeah.
Right. And they went through a bunch of different renditions of the thing that AI did until they finally came up with a little character that they liked it. And I think she called it Juju because her mom is named Juju or something like that.
Okay.
So then she took the AI generated image and then started drawing it and then finalized it. And then from there, they actually got the toys made and they hook on just like the Labubus. They hook onto your purse or belt buckle, whatever. And
it's called a Juju?
Juju.
Oh, just Juju.
Just
okay.
Juju. And it was the same thing where you could buy, and if you got like the white one, the rare one, you would get some, stuff like that. But a lot of people in the comments were pissed off because they're like, dude, I've been a toy maker for ages, and they were just mad that she created something with AI and it blew up.
Yeah. Welcome to the new world.
Yeah, that's exactly what
that's my take. Yeah. Like, fucking, you better adapt or you're toast, bro.
Yeah.
Like, find, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what it took to make those dolls. Like, are toy makers that are mad, are they hand making toys? Because that's a craft.
Yeah. But also, it's like, if that like CJ didn't have that name, which she has, or made that name for herself, it wouldn't have been a big thing.
Right.
It'd just be another person that made something kind of cool online.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that it's this artist.
I mean, or let's just say she didn't have that name.
Okay.
Right. And let's say she did that. Brings me back to one of my favorite stories about Crocs. A husband and wife just started making these things to go in the holes of Crocs. You know what I'm talking about because I know you guys have some. And I forget what they call them, widgets or something, whatever. Anyway, they fucking created this idea. They started making them. And Crocs comes along and buys it out of their garage, the right to do this and make this, for $20 million. So if CJ Henry,
I think.
Okay. If she had no name to her, but she used AI, designed this, and then had them made, and she's like, look at this line of dolls I made, and Mattel comes along and goes, I'll give you 40 mil for it.
Yeah.
Fucking who cares? Like,
but I think that's exactly what happened to the Labubu guy.
Yeah.
I think he created this a while ago and had them, and then it was big in Japan or the Asian countries, and then all of a sudden it hit here, and it was like the biggest thing. So it was just a luck of the draw for that guy.
Yeah.
But for this girl, she's already a famous artist.
Yeah.
She has a big name.
So could she not use that? I know you're not arguing against it. I'm just like, as society, that's half the stars in the world of Hollywood right now have their own liquor brand.
Right.
Because they're using their name for benefit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fuck, that's no different in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, and as far as a toy maker or whatever the situation is, as far as like other people that are in the toy industry or whatever, like, well, fucking get to it. Like, now you can design toys using AI.
Exactly.
But like, if you didn't know already, I mean, it wasn't that hard to, conceptual design is right there for you.
Yeah. Do exactly what she did, but different.
Yeah.
And it might work out for you. Yes, she had a head start because of her name.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, it still might have been pretty big. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's all using AI.
Hell, maybe they make the fucking toy, and I mean, she's an artist, so she wouldn't go for this, but same thing applies. Maybe you go to the next George Clooney that wants to sell tequila, but the doll brand, and you just design the fucking toy for Mattel and be like, hey, I'm going to make these. Do you guys want to crack at it for $1 million? You can just have the idea and take it with you.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with selling your business too early.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just, we're already talking about art and everything, but that's just like a recent thing that's happened where someone's used AI to create something and it's taken off.
Yeah.
And then, and then of course we have the haters being like, oh, well, she used AI, so she's not a real artist. she's a real artist.
Oh yeah.
Better than like that's why I follow her. So better than like 90%
and that's just
of the
it. You know, the talent behind it is what perceived value has a lot to do with it. I mean, I love people that could do like oil paintings. Like when I see oil paintings, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
like they're chunking shit onto a thing and making a picture out of it. I mean, I suppose a machine could do that, but
yeah, I will say, and I don't know, like, I don't know what it is, but so I follow like usually artists if they're cool. I'll follow some and then I'll just like unfollow because like they kind of bug
you're
me.
funny, yeah, if they're cool. Yeah.
But there's this other one that I follow. But I was gonna say just like female artists from Australia must be like a thing because both of them are Australian.
Oh really?
But this other one does like big old murals and stuff like that, and it's like it blows my mind how you can do something so big and make it look so realistic. You know, so. Yeah, it's crazy how talented people are.
Yeah, that does blow me away when they basically scale something. I was like, what? How did you know to do that?
Yeah. And it's not even how did you know how to do that? Because the first time they did it, they probably did it better than 90% better than most people. It wasn't like they did it and you're like, yeah, I mean, that looks okay. You're probably like, oh, damn, that was sick.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Did we get off on a tangent just now? Were we talking about VR glasses?
Yeah.
And then we kind of...
VR glasses.
Because I wanted to hear more about the particular ones coming out. You know enough offhand to talk about it or no? I'll just look it up if not.
Well, ask me a question.
Later. I don't know. I'm there. Like I want VR glasses so I can or augmented reality. I don't know what they call it.
Basically what you're saying, there's a glass company coming out this year. They're already in production. It's just coming out. That is going to be able to do what you want.
But I need them to look good on me. You know, I think part of I would probably have like the Metas already.
Beggars can't be choosers, dude.
But yeah, that's my problem. I'm like, because I got a pair of Oakleys that I absolutely love. I'm like, if you just give me clear lenses in these.
Oakley's came out with a new one.
Golden. But, you know, Oakley has 20, 30 different designs of sunglasses. So probably not the ones I chose, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just kind of waiting for that to get there so I'll just pop them on and wear them and whatever. And, you know, I'm at a point where I'm always looking for like more efficiency, utility kind of stuff. It's not an entertainment situation, you know? I'm like, how is this going to enhance my life? Because I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know, they got little speakers in them and shit. Yeah. That's cool.
Well, some of the ones I was looking at, they have like the maps obviously in them. And you just say, hey, recommend me through Yelp or something like the best pizza place in the city. Yeah. And I'll be like, I'll tell you, and then you're like, oh yeah, that one looks cool. Give me directions, and I'll give you like waypoints that you can walk there.
Oh yeah.
Like, holy shit. Yeah. And it's like simple because you could do that with your phone.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do it with your phone no more.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's like the
imagine you're in your car, your speedometer is going to be a heads up display in your glasses.
Yeah. But if you're walking down the city, it's pass through, so you can see everything that's in front of you. But then at the same time, you'll be able to see when it tells you to take a left.
Yeah, it'll tell you fucking right here.
Yeah, and then also like it was like they walk by a restaurant, like, hey, this restaurant looks cool. Save this in my something or whatever.
Yeah.
For next time, and it just takes a photo of it and it saves it for you.
I'll put this in my favorite food category because I always forget. I'm like, fuck, what was that?
It's just cool.
You know what else I'm excited for is like the things that we don't know. Like, you know what I mean? There's some things that are revolutionary for a different reason than why they are developed, or a reason that we find that are like, oh yeah, this totally like I would buy this thing for just hoping to find something efficient out of it, like the Google Gemini subscription I got, which I'm canceling by the way. It doesn't do anything. I can have the free version. It does the same shit. Maybe it takes longer to generate an image.
Yeah.
I don't fucking need to generate images. If I'm going to ask it a question, it's not going to respond with anything better.
Right.
Or really faster at that point. If it's faster, I mean, what's faster than 1/10 of a second? Something I'm not going to notice.
Have you seen and I don't know if it's just a trendy thing, but I've seen a lot of people do it recently. And I don't know how true it is, but it's like they asked the AI to spell strawberry and it spells it with 2 R's. And like one guy came back like 7 days in a row, like, all right, let's try this again.
Really?
Spell strawberry. And it spells it like the R in the straw and then one R in the berry part.
Oh, okay. So it's missing the site. Okay, when you said 2 R's, I was like, isn't there 2 R's in berry?
Oh, see? Your AI. Caught you. Red-handed.
Is there not?
What?
Strawberry. Strwberry. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 3.
Oh. Well, that's when you said 2 R's, I was just thinking the 2 R's next to each other.
Well,
I was like, isn't there 2 R's? But
the whole
straw.
word. Okay. The whole word, it's
Has
saying
3.
that there's only 2 R's in the whole word.
Okay. Yeah. There was one where they're using, I forget what jurisdiction this was, but they're using AI in police, whatever they call them, reporting. And in one of the instances, it turned the policeman into a frog. So he morphed into a frog. Okay, great. Yeah, so they got some work to do still.
All right, well, so speaking of kind of what we were talking on in advancements, this is what Americans in 1998 expected to happen by the year of 2025.
Oh, good.
So there's a percentage. Just shout out anything if you want. If not, I'll just go through them. The emergence of a new deadly disease. 75% of the people polled in 1998 believed that, yes, there's going to be an emergence of a new deadly disease, and 21% said no. Gay marriage will be commonplace.
Yep. But 2 for 2 so far.
All right. They were smart back in 98.
Yeah.
The country will have elected a black president.
Yep.
3 for 3.
Does he qualify in your eyes?
Yeah. Diddy's half.
Okay.
His name's Barack Hussein.
There's a shade thing going on,
Yeah. Nah, he's good. Physician-assisted suicide will be commonplace.
It depends on the state. Yeah, California does it, but only if they're terminal.
So we're not even...
Canada, on the other hand, they'll just kill people because they're depressed. So, true story. Yeah.
So that one, no, then, because we're not even... If like half
it's not
the
commonplace.
States, yeah,
no.
It's not commonplace. A environmental catastrophe will have a cure.
I mean, plenty,
huh?
Yeah, I mean that's
I'll
bet that happens before the end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Country will have elected a woman president.
Nope, hasn't happened.
We're close.
Almost got her.
Almost got Crooked Hillary in there.
Yeah.
Illicit drugs or drug use such as marijuana, cocaine will be commonplace.
I mean,
almost.
I feel like it was commonplace in '98. So, but
marijuana is legal now.
Yeah, yeah.
But not cocaine.
Nope.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. People will routinely live to be 100 years old.
No,
we're not there yet.
No.
In the 80s, it seems like it's kind of
pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid there. AIDS will be cured.
It is cured.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's cured. They've maintained it so you can. I think you can go into remission. I don't know if you can ever get rid of it though.
Yeah. So not cured, but like you won't die from it.
Yeah.
So
like you can
cured means there's a whole remedy for it.
I could live free without it and no medication kind of thing.
Then no.
No, I don't think so.
Cancer would be cured. Negative. Well, because you could have cancer, go into chemo, beat it, and then not get cancer.
But we haven't I feel like once they kind of, okay, well, there's a whole discussion here, but I'll try to make it as simple as possible. I feel like once they find the actual cure to cancer, it'll kind of be the same solution for all cancers. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be kind of at the genetic level, or
there'll be just higher doses and lower doses, maybe.
Well, just kind of something they're finding out certain ways to kill cancer. There's all kinds of studies coming out. Of course, they got to prove it safe and effective, unlike the COVID vaccine, before they can release it. So I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, they haven't, but I guess my point was they'll find a solution for it, but I don't think there's any. I guess it'll be good to have a cure for cancer, but once you get to a certain age, I think you're just going to continuously reoccur the cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, all right. This is kind of crazy. I wonder who thought up these questions to ask the people, yes or no, because they're kind of spot on. Whoever did
they
this.
are. Well, yeah. I mean,
this one is most stores will be replaced by shopping on the internet. Dude, the internet in 1998 wasn't even that big of a thing.
Oh, are you sure?
For most common people, 1998.
Well, that's why it was like one of those emerging things.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, but that's 100%.
100%.
Just I'm surprised they didn't just say a company named Amazon is going to be the place.
We're practically past the internet on shopping.
Yeah.
It's like
this one's kind of funny. Most people will do their jobs from home.
man.
They're almost there, but then
Yeah.
got snatched right back.
COVID really accelerated some shit.
Okay, this one is scary, and luckily it hasn't happened. The United States will be involved in a full-scale war. I mean, we're involved in stuff, but like when I read that, I kind of feel like it's going to be here on the United States soil.
We're very unique in that regard because everywhere else has pretty much a neighbor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And while we have neighbors, we got two.
Well, they kill themselves for being depressed, you said, so.
Yeah. Yeah, look it up, dude. It's crazy. We have two, seaboards, eastern, western, and then our neighbors really pose no threat to us.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not like fucking Europe where it's like, any border could be your.
So just because they're so old, such old places that they just hate each other?
No, I just the huge differences between,
But they're so close. They're like states.
civilizations. That's what I mean. Yeah. They're just like, you could, just depends on where you're at. It's just like, there's threats neighboring you. I mean, like look at Russia to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They should be like friends. I don't know.
Well,
all right. So these are the American in 1998 thought was less likely to happen by 2025.
Okay, this will be interesting.
So these are less likely to happen. They're spot on the other ones. We're smart. I think I was part of this in 98.
Yeah.
I don't know how old I was, but yeah.
You were 15.
Okay. Cars will largely be replaced by mass transportation.
No.
There's a shitload of cars. So they were right on that. No, they were right on that. They were saying that wasn't going to happen.
Correct.
Yeah. Cloning of humans will be commonplace.
No.
Not even close.
They said these are unlikely.
Yeah, they were like,
Okay.
that's not going to happen.
So they're good so far.
By 2025.
Yeah.
Most people will be self-employed.
No.
A lot of people are self-employed.
Much more, yes.
Yeah.
But not even close.
Well, it says most. It's not saying commonplace. So I would agree with that one.
You think so?
I think they got that one wrong.
50% of people or more are self-employed?
It's not commonplace. So
It says most.
You're saying 50% is most?
Most would be over 50%.
All right.
50.1% would be most.
Yeah.
Anything
I
over
will say by after like the generation now, yes. All
You
of
think
these
so?
kids don't want to work. They just
yeah,
want
it's
to be
fucking
self-employed.
bullshit, dude. I'm tired of working.
Yeah.
Like, I'll work for myself, no problem. I don't mind working like a dog for myself, but
Space travel will be common for normal Americans. Negative. Not even close.
they said no to that.
Yeah, they were like,
They said
"Nah,
unlikely."
That ain't happen. No.
Wow. That's surprising. You would think that would be one of the things like they're like, psst, yeah.
Well, it's all the people. They only
At that point, they're like, we haven't even been to the fucking moon.
Yeah, they only question the people that knew that we didn't go to the moon yet.
Yeah.
Humans will have made or received contact with alien life forms.
Unlikely.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't happened.
Right.
No matter what they try to tell us, it has not happened.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was.
They were batting 1,000, dude.
Dude, they're good, huh?
Yeah.
98.
Holy shit.
Do that survey again for whatever the timeline was of that.
Yeah.
And we'll read it. The podcast will still be going by then.
I don't think we would be 100% like
No.
we are now because there's too many emerging technologies that we don't have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Would Bitcoin be around in 25 years?
The thing is, like I said, whoever came up with those questions
Yeah.
to do that survey they're pretty good questions.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to ask.
Well, will
Well-
Bitcoin be around?
Everything's like future.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
we common or
Musk says that by 2029, we're definitely going to have robots that are better than surgeons. Which, I mean, really, I don't think that is actually that. It's complicated. But I think it's more difficult to get a robot in your house to clean your house than it would be to create one that's a surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Because robots are really, really good at precise things.
Mm-hmm.
They're not so good, as we're finding out, at making up their minds on how to do things the way we would do them.
Have you seen the videos of like when they test the robots?
No. Which ones?
Dude, they're just so funny. Because like it almost seems like AI to me, but they're all like really.
Okay, yeah, I've seen some. Have you seen the ones where they're shooting or the ones deciding when to shoot and not? And I'm like, is this real or not? I don't. Yeah, kind of the same problem. I'm like,
No,
I don't even know if this is real.
I saw 2 robots fighting a guy, and one of the robots like swung and missed, and then the other one came and tried to kick the dude, but did a whole 360. Ended up kicking the other robot in the dick, like in that area. Yeah. And they both just like fall over, and I'm like, dude, that is so funny. Yeah. Like, I'm not even worried about robots.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just so funny. They're like kind of clumsy still.
Yeah, a robot fighting a dude is a funny thought in itself. Yeah. Just because the robot would just fucking destroy a human being. What's a human gonna do?
Not these robots.
Well, no, not those robots. Yeah. But I mean, you know, once they're good to go, a 3-foot robot will fucking annihilate a full-size man. No problem.
No.
Yeah, wouldn't even ask a question.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
No.
Oh.
Okay. A 3-foot robot?
Yeah. No. Which is absolutely
my 8-year-old
hand-to-hand combat.
But what do they got? They got like
nothing.
Guns that come out of
there? They got hands.
Nah, they ain't doing shit.
Okay.
They ain't shit.
You underestimate the strength of...
Well, I know that you can make them like strong.
But they're just naturally going to be super strong.
Yeah, but they don't got our movement.
No. I don't think they'll need it.
No. Well, it's kind of hard to beat you if they can't hit you.
Well,
they won't tire. That's
if they
for sure.
If they get a hold of you, because you can't knock it out. It's not like it's going to come in for something and you're going to knock it out.
Dude,
it's
going to
be
the plugs in the back of the neck.
Those are not going to be exposed. Maybe for safety reasons, they got a fucking safety cord. Yeah. Just pull this. I just think they're going to be. They could just make things strong enough that it's they'll just rip out your jugular and be like, okay, we're done.
But you got to grab that first.
Yeah,
I'd hit them with one of these. They won't know what hit them.
Oh my God. That's good shit.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, robots. They're going to be killers, I guess, huh? People are worried about that.
I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying. No. In a fight, they just no chance.
Hey, I will say, like, I know you talked on your podcast about like kids having phones and stuff, and this whole episode kind of turned into like the whole AI movement.
Yeah, sorry.
But I think that's like why, you know, I've always kind of been big on my kids knowing how to use their Chromebooks, because that's kind of what they do at school.
Yeah.
Phones and stuff like that. Like, I've never been like opposed to it, just because I'm like, dude, that's where we're moving.
Yeah.
You know, that's exactly where we're moving. And it's funny because like my 8-year-old, you know, when he was in 1st grade last year, he was like the only kid in the class that really knew how to use a Chromebook, because he has his older brother and he would watch him do it. Mm-hmm. And sometimes he would play like the math games that they would do for school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he would end up doing it too. So when he went to 1st grade, he was ahead of everyone.
Right.
Just technology wise. Not like, I'm not saying he was the smartest kid in there, but technology wise he was. And it was because of that. So I don't know. I know you were like on the fence with like your kids getting phones.
Well, my kids both have Chromebooks. Mm-hmm. So they know how to use those for school and whatnot, and they're doing their own thing, you know. I mean, it's a few years after even 1st grade now. Mm-hmm. So but you know, so they're there doing it. I just limit video games in particular.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, we're not playing this for 6 hours. Okay?
Yeah. No, for sure.
You give me an hour of reading, I'll give you an hour of video games, and then we got shit to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. But you know, I'm just saying there are some people, and I think there's a whole like thing going on in this area, and it might be Washoe County, but it was like no phone till 8th or something like that. And they're just saying no kids should have phones till like 8th grade.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what back in the day, I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there wasn't many people with phones. But now like everyone has a phone. So it's like you're kind of delaying your kid certain things, I think. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if it's important or not, but
I just worry about how much they're missing about experience in life rather than just
don't let them
glued to your phone, you know?
Well, my kid has a phone. He don't have and he's never like my 11-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
He has a phone. He's never talked about or asked like, hey, can I get TikTok?
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Ever. Because the answer would be no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not your phone.
Okay,
is
so you're taking a practical approach then.
Yeah, for
Still
sure.
Same kind of thing, because I think a lot of that evolves around like the social media and
Mm-hmm.
you know, the time suck. We both do it where we're like, you know, get on the thing and be like, fuck, it's been 20 minutes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just worry about that because there's so much to life and like just being, even just making good decisions in your life that you'll miss out on not being present.
But that's tough though nowadays because that's how it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. You got to be with the times, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's tough because are we right because we were raised that way? Or are we wrong? And the new generation is going to be right. We think it's right because that's how we were raised.
Well, no, I think we're right because of brain development. I mean, if you look at any of these CEOs that run these social media companies, they do not let their own kids on this shit because it's developed to be addictive.
Yeah.
And young brains and experienced brains, I don't think are going to have the capacity to be like, I mean, we got drug addicts all over the place as it is now. So just,
But I'm not even talking about the social media because like, I don't let my kids on that. But I mean more of just like being able to use the technology.
Oh yeah, fucking absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. So that in a sense would probably make your brain development better because you're learning. Like if my kid knew how to like code, like my kid actually, because I told him, my oldest one, I'm like, hey, you should get a hobby. He did MMA, really good at it. Didn't want to do it no more. Said he was going to play piano. I haven't seen that happen.
Right.
And
yeah.
I'm at a stage where I don't want to make him do things.
Right.
Like personally just be like, hey, you have to do this. Right.
Yeah.
So I told him, all right, since you're not doing anything, you need to have a hobby though. Right. Pick something. It could be with me. It could be with your brother. It could be with your mom or by yourself. There's many things you can do, but pick something.
Right.
So the other day he came up to me and he told me he wants to learn how to animate. Make like cartoon animations. I'm like, dude, you're picking that at the worst time because I could just tell AI to do it for me.
Yeah.
And also it's not just like, hey, let's learn how to animate. There's a lot to it.
Does he like to draw?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he sees like videos that he likes and he's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool. I'm all for it. But I told him, I'm like, it's a lot harder than you think it is.
Yeah.
First of all, like to learn those programs, you really got to like invest time into learning it.
Okay.
And then I'm like, dude, like, what's the animation when you take a photo and multiple photos and
stop
something animation?
Stop animation.
Yeah. I told him, I'm like, we
Stop
could do
frame,
that.
I think.
I've done that for like clients before, like for videos, and I can show you. We could do that if you want, but you have to think of a story and then how we're going to do it, and then we'll approach it and do it. But it's not just like, hey, I want to learn how to animate, right? But I appreciate the fact that his brain is there.
Yeah.
Because that's something pretty crazy. Like, imagine an 11-year-old just knows how to animate. And that's totally possible. I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm like, dude, this stuff, like if you let the kids, they're going to be pretty smart.
Yeah.
And that's where the stuff's going anyways. So.
Yeah. And I think some of that will kind of, lend itself to the future anyway. Like if he knows how to do that, and then he'll kind of grow into knowing how the advanced ways of doing it with AI, and the industry. I mean, it'd totally be beneficial like that.
Yeah.
But then you got other ideas like my buddy's daughter's 18 now and she's, trying to find her way in life. And I think I want to do graphic design. And he goes, oh, hold on. And he takes a graphic design AI app and he's like, click. And he goes like that, and he's like, maybe we should look at something else because that design is cool, but I think it might be too easy to replicate.
Yeah. And it's not even that.
I mean, essentially you're just going to be like looking at a picture and going and buying the shit that you need. You know?
It's like what you're saying though. Yes. But dude, there's also like Fiverr. You could pay a guy $5 to make your design now.
I've been on there a few times. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't even need the actual graphic designers. I know they are, but I'm just saying there's that group already.
Yeah.
That take.
There's like the freelance people that'll just take
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't even think most of those guys are in the U.S.
No,
which is why that's lucrative for them. Because like a $15 purchase here, we're like, oh my God, is this even worth your time? To $15 get you a hotel room for the night is completely different.
Yeah. Way different.
Yeah.
So you got to compete against those kind of people that are out there. And then you got to compete about the new AI that could do kind of what those people do too. So what are you going to do? Just not get into that field like you said.
Yeah. Like, well, hobby this, but.
Go learn how to make leather belts.
Yeah.
Something.
Hands-on stuff.
Yeah. Go learn how to make fucking flower arrangements.
Did we ever talk about that lady? There's some fucking lady I found on Instagram, business related. It's just kind of where my mind is a lot of the time. Anyway, this lady has turned this business of hers. So she basically goes, this is kind of like the photo thing that I was talking about. Like, oh, people can just do this now on AI. I'm like, yeah, but there's types of people that would never do photos. That's now what they're going to do because, oh, look, we did it. It didn't cost us $600. Or there's going to be that line, somewhere like there's going to be this gray area. And then there's going to be the traditionalist kind of wealthier people that are always like, no, this is what we do.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be there. This lady, interior design types shit, right? She just starts taking different colored pumpkins. You know how there's like classy looking pumpkins, the white ones and that little thing. She starts taking them and basically designing people's porches. Pumpkin porch or something. I don't know the name of her company. All I know is I came across it. And not only did she do this, she has developed a company that now does something like in the millions of dollars in one season every year. And now she's starting to branch off into Christmas. And I'm just like, and they're not like carved pumpkins. Right. These are just like fall time, your
porch aesthetic.
Eloquently. Yeah. It's like people are paying her thousands of dollars to come do this. And now she has people that she's trained to do this.
Dude, who are these people paying her?
The wealthy people. Like, this is what we want, it doesn't matter. Money's no longer a problem. Like, hey, make our shit look nice and come get it after you're done. Fucking crazy, man.
Dude, thinking of that, I should link up with I just thought of this. Link up with a painter and go to every house in a neighborhood and get the picture of the house and then just like repaint it. Yeah. And then come show them.
People are doing that. Like with drones. Drones is a big deal right now. People are, there's like a whole industry written around roof repair. And like people with drones, licensed and all that shit, are going out and flying. And insurance companies are just paying them. Go fucking get all the pictures of every roof. Make sure you get these addresses. So they know if they're doing fraudulent claims or not. Like they know a storm's coming. Go get a picture of these roofs. So they know this damage is already there. Right. Or trying to fuck the person, depending on your thought of insurance companies.
Well, I got a drone.
So while the person's there, they'll take a picture, like a nice picture of the house, and say, "Hey, do you guys want this? Like $50? They're already there." Or like pictures like that, and then they'll use the backyard picture to redesign the backyard. It's just. Yeah. Everything's an op.
Dude, what if I start a company to battle? They're like, hey, your roof was already like destroyed before the storm hit. Yeah. And then I come in with AI, change all the photos and everything, be like, actually, no, this was before the storm right here. It has like the data on there on the photo and shit. Right. Just battling. They're just fist fighting everywhere. Yeah. We're living in crazy times. Yeah. But we need to think of ways to just become millionaires.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
There's ways, dude.
Yeah. I'm making extra money just doing what I enjoy, and I'm okay with it.
There's ways. It's either there's ways or there's just a lot of capping going on social media. Because I look at some people and I'm like, dude, I don't know if you saw that podcast. I didn't see it. I just saw the clips. It was going viral for a little bit. But it was Logan Paul, his podcast. And he had Steve Will Do It on. You know who that is? Well, the dude from like the Nelk Boys, one of the guys. Okay. Steve Will Do It. And like Logan was sitting there and he was like, dude, how do you make money? Like genuine question. Cause I also I want to know, how do you make money? Cause you seem like you have a lot of money. He's always gambling. He's friends with like Dana White. Yeah. And Dana will go like bail him out with $1 million debt that he has. And it's like, how do you have so much money? All right. So he asked him that. He's like, dude. And then the guy kind of got pissed, So there was never, ever an answer that popped up. Yeah. But then Steve Will Do It was calling out Mr. Beast and stuff. And that's another guy's like, how do you have so much money? Because he just claims people just give him money for videos. And then he spends, if he gets $50 million, he's going to spend $50 million on the production. And then he has less than $1 million in his bank account, he says. Yeah. It's like liquid on paper, or on paper, it looks like he's a billionaire, but really he's not. He doesn't have that. So it's like, how are you? So I look at all this stuff and I'm like, damn, how are you so rich? I think about it.
Well, Mr. Beast is pretty easy to come up with those answers, I think.
Yeah.
Just but for other people. But like if you know, like this other guy, Will or whatever.
Steve will do it.
Yeah. If he has people bailing him out of debt, he's not that. He's got a gambling problem.
Well, yeah,
he doesn't have that much money, apparently.
He has a gambling problem for sure, but I think he has like stake in the Happy Dad.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like that. So if they were ever to sell, he'd be probably good. But my point is, it just seems like there's a lot of money out there and these guys are just all making it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. We need to think of a way.
Okay, I'll get to thinking.
Yeah. You guys too, leave a comment if you guys want to support us. Make millions and then just support us. So we're one of those people too.
Yeah. You got to have something of value, man.
Yeah. This podcast.
Yep.
Yeah. Real quick to end it. I got 10 minutes.
Okay.
Podcast now. Moving over to Netflix. Your opinion? I don't know if you heard about it, but Netflix is trying to be like the next big podcast.
I think it's a fucking payday for the podcast industry is what it is. Assuming you have a big following. You know, but Joe Rogan might cash out with a $200 million contract here in a second.
But so the way it works is like Joe Rogan, for example, is a good example. He gets paid to go over to Netflix. So that's his video podcast. So yes, he can have
Spotify
audio only.
I wonder. So is his contract still active with Spotify?
No, it won't be
at that time.
So realistically, like if he wants to post on Spotify, he can. But if he doesn't, it's over. It's going to be over on Netflix.
Yep.
But Netflix is going to be.
I wonder how big that is, really.
What's that?
Because I mean, do you watch podcasts a lot?
No.
Okay, that's where my mind. I've never watched a podcast. Mm-hmm. If I want to know who the fuck, what does this guy look like, and or if I'm really into something, like, but I'll never sit down for entertainment and watch a podcast. Podcasts are only when I'm doing something.
But the thing is about the video stuff, the clips are what makes these podcasts so big.
Right.
That's why we're not big, because I never clip shit.
You're not clipping it.
Yeah. But that's what makes it so big. So that's why everyone does video.
Yeah.
So Netflix is not going to have clips on there. But I think if you sign with Netflix, you also can't put that stuff on YouTube.
Wow.
So maybe you could put it like on Reels and TikTok. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard much about that. But I know you can't just go. Joe Rogan can't just go and put the JRE clips that he does always on. Because right now he's on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
But you find his clips on YouTube still. So through those clips, he's still making money off of YouTube, making money off of Spotify. And some people don't go to Spotify to watch the videos. And really, we just want to watch the clip, right? We don't want to listen to his 3-hour long show. We want to see the little 10-minute segment that is good.
Yeah.
You go to YouTube. But with that Netflix deal, those podcasts won't be able to do that. So you're kind of...
Presumably, yeah.
So, yes, he could get a $280 million deal, but you're kind of leaving money out there because you're not going to be able to do this stuff. But Joe Rogan's so big that I don't know if
you don't think he's making that? He's making more than that already?
What? Well, I don't know. That's the number you said, so whatever.
Well, I'm saying it might be a $200 million contract soon.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not making $100 million a year off of YouTube.
No, but Spotify.
Yeah.
And then he could also post on YouTube, though.
Is his Spotify podcast a visual right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. But Netflix is fucking shelling out them bucks, dude. Yeah. For stuff. I mean, what are they trying to buy right now? Warner Brothers for $80 billion or something?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate because I canceled, but that's why I don't care, because I canceled Netflix and I've never watched a podcast, never watched a stream of podcast. Yeah. Like I've checked this one out on YouTube before, but
I think people, like I said, some people really like to watch them. Some people just listen. I'm more of a listener as well.
Yeah.
When it comes to that. Sometimes I'll listen and there's like a super funny part on a podcast. I'll go back so I could see what they're doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's funny.
Because they're like cracking up. So I want to see everyone laugh, So I'll do that. But for the most part, I don't watch podcasts to listen to it. Like I listen, not watch,
Right.
But like I'm saying, I think this new deal through Netflix is going to change a lot of stuff for people, or maybe it won't. I don't know. But it also might make podcasts even bigger.
Yeah, it could. I mean, that's a big change.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the audio, I don't know.
But then also, what happens if
Does Netflix drop their own audio streaming?
Or just said that you can't post it anywhere else? It's only on Netflix.
That's gonna have to be a really big number.
So then then you have to open up Netflix, and hopefully it stays like playing while you like close your phone.
I mean, they'll fix all that shit.
Yeah, and then people will just do that.
Yeah.
So it might be big for them.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a long way to go before we get there, but then again, them doing that could open the door for even more podcasters to get on the other things.
Yeah. So. Other things or other studios coming out if they see the success there. So I think it's a good year for podcasting.
Yeah.
So hopefully Netflix picks us up. If you want a non-drama, non-political, even though we did talk about it, but no more.
A little bit.
No more. Yeah. Unless people are just falling on ice, and then we'll talk about that shit. It's hilarious. Funny, good looking, yerba drinkers. That's us. Hit us up.
Leave us a comment. What was the comment they were gonna? Oh, open carry.
Open carry.
What do you think?
Yeah. Is it?
I really want to know about this one. So
yeah, in an open carry situation, you think? Well, I say like open carriers kind of deter bandits, and he thinks it makes you a target to bandits.
Well, yeah, it's just a certain personality. It's kind of like when you walk into a gun shop and everyone knows everything, but like two people can't have differing opinions that can also be true. Or, I mean, that's actually possible. But you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you spent any time I used to work in the gun industry.
Hell no.
I fucking hated it, dude. Everyone just knows everything and these are the laws. And I'm like, sometimes it's not about the fucking law. Sometimes it's about getting away with your life, okay, bro? Yeah. Like, just because you got a gun doesn't mean you're going to be doing the killing.
Yeah.
Okay? So, like, wake the fuck up. So, I don't know. That's just...
Yeah, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about that situation. And hopefully we can talk about it. I got guests lined up soon.
Nice.
And then
last week, who's coming? Can you say?
I have a movie producer, director in the moto scene. Okay. One of the biggest.
Nice.
So if you guys follow moto, you know who that is. So he should be on at the end of the month, hopefully. February. We'll see. And then other people. Last year was a good year. We had some cool guests on here. So hopefully we could do that bigger, better.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
See ya.